finally we come to River Spring. 15 years ago, it was one of the region's most flourishing towns. But things slowly worsened, and today River Spring knows only idle craftsmen and discontent among the peasants. And the death of Lord Reynold Sarwick will not improve matters. That said, his death didn't surprise many people. The poor man was but a shadow of his former self since the disappearance of his eldest son. They say that his daughter is the one who makes decisions since then, and you can see where that has led.
River Spring. It is much changed.
Have you been here before?
Yes or no?
I used to live in River Spring. I left 15 years ago.
Yes, that was a while ago. Back then, the town was still prosperous.
What happened?
I don't know the details, but I think it had something to do with the eldest Sarwick boy leaving.
I must go to the castle.
Oh? And, if I may ask, what would a red priest like you be doing here?
He asks too many questions. I believe that he does.
That is a private matter.
Ah, my apologies. In that case, enjoy your stay in River Spring, my lord. If you should need my services again, please don't hesitate to find me.
Understood.
My lord, would you at least give me your name?
Sir Alistair Sarwick.
Father above, after so long? We thought you had disappeared. My sympathies for your father. I did not recognize you.
My god R'hllor now watches over him. Thank you for the crossing, ferryman.
You are Alistair, the son of a powerful lord of the Westerlands. Destined for a brilliant future as a lord of Riverspring, you went into exile in the Free Cities after Robert Baratheon's rebellion, taking refuge in the religion of R'hllor, the god of light and love. You are now a red priest at the Temple of Braavos, and you have chosen to devote your life to your religion and your god. Contacted by your private tutor, you are now on your way back to your hometown to attend your father's funeral. Your past has caught up with you, and you now have to face up to those whom you left behind some 15 years ago. Also, you have very big hands, and you apparently have a fetish for belts. Let's see. Water Dancer. Sellsword. Archer. That one looks like me. That one doesn't look like me. Archers suck. This one is kinda practiced by Serial Pharrell. I say kinda, it's absolutely practiced by him. He kinda keyed the term Water Dancer. And for those of you who haven't watched the show, I would suggest doing it. Or if you haven't read the books, I'd also suggest doing it. But somehow Ciri is more of a badass in the show. Let's go with this one. I believe I actually use magic. Well, I'm a priest, I'd assume. Damage per second. Oh, that actually increases damage. Oh, that dramatically increases damage. I wonder if this even matters. Oh, it increases your skills gained a level. Interesting. Oh wow, I didn't even realize I could go down. I guess that's what all those left arrows are. I feel smart. Alright. I don't want to build a character exactly the same, so let's go that. Health is nice. Energy costing being down's nice. Huh. I wonder if I'm going to be a mage if energy cost will be important. I don't know how much magic he can actually use. So let's just try that. And... tough calls. Let's just go back to intelligence. Make him super smart. I hope this character doesn't screw me. Well, obviously we need that first one. Light as a feather, vicious circle, cocksure. That sounds a little sexual, but I'm not even gonna touch that one. Quick as a, okay, that also sounds a little sexual. Calm as still water, opportunist, Sting of the Manticore? That's the final ability? I don't know if it just shows how perverted I am, but all of these sound slightly sexual. Even calling the still water. Anticipate. Oh my gosh. I don't think it's me. Okay, that one doesn't. Wow. Strong as a bear. Retaliation. Alright, so it definitely looks like I'll be focusing on one-handed weapons, which I guess I should have read instead of just choosing my class based on awesome titles. Deflection 20%. Probably gonna go down this tree again. Maybe. Defensive position, taunt your enemies. You've learned how to move fluidly. Stun the opponent. Beat enemies' movements. Yeah, these are cooler. Chance of critical hit with each critical hit performed. Max of 20%. Your confidence increases with every dodge you perform. That's actually pretty awesome. I don't know how strong my dodge was. I guess it maybe shows over there. Nope, that's just deflection. Let's go down this one. Try and get that Sting of the Manticore ability as fast as I can. Alright. Again, gonna buff that. Not gonna go for blunt projectiles. Definitely going for armor. Probably... I hate to build this something the same way, but blunt projectiles and short blades don't sound particularly useful. And since I am a swordsman... Alright, let's just go with that. Are these all the same? They look pretty much the same. Yeah, they are. Alright, let's try and get some different ones. What would be good for building a character based around magic and stabbing people with an awesome sword? Well, really, I mean, I'm already getting a ton of skills, so why not add more? Master of poisons, chance to inflict stun, critical hit resistance, critical hit chance. Alright, the rest of those are dumb. Damage resistance minus 2%. Let me take half pint again. Both of these guys are going to be small. Grayscale. That disease kills you in like 2 years, so if I gave that to any of these characters, I'd feel bad for them. That'd be great if that actually affected the ending. Oh, you picked this thing? You're kind of stupid. Your character dies. Sorry. Asthmatic. Energy cost plus 8%. I guess that's kind of like... Oh, I was going to say that's kind of like that one, but I guess they just both affect energy. That'd actually be pretty funny for my guy to be afraid of fire. Let's go with that, just because it's ironic. Alright. Character creation is finished. Go to the River Spring Castle to attend your father's wake. I like how both of the main characters are hooded. I don't know why they did that. Interesting design choice. Hello, sirs. I believe they're engaged in a vicious staring contest. I'm not quite sure, though. Though I feel like I'm probably gonna end up killing this man right here. Just because he has 2 weapons. Oh, now they're talking.
But we're starving, we are! Those bastards are just stupidly following orders.
Nothing to say? No reply? Alright, guys. I'll just continue my run. Alright, I'm coming over here, but I'll just take your money. Alright, see ya.
Lords and ladies have it easy. Revolt is in the air.
It's quite the sewage.
Aye, when that day comes, it'll
Or,
be me
I guess,
with my feet
window.
up in that castle.
Hey, don't count your eggs until your chickens have laid.
I'll lay with your chickens.
Sad story.
Who will help us? If no one solves our town's problems, should we not solve them ourselves?
I like how these twins are just kind of in sync with each other. Oh, not anymore. Alright, let's go talk to this bro.
With things as they are, what choice do we have?
If things are so bad, what do you propose to do?
It's been too hard for too long.
That's what she
It's
said.
time to revolt. We must take matters into our own hands. We'll take up arms.
Again, stating the obvious, there would be blood in the streets. Let's go with this one.
If you follow that path, the army will have no choice but to fight against you. Do you want this to end in blood and tears?
You don't know what you're talking about, stranger. The house is dying. The army of River Spring is but a shadow of what it was. You obviously know nothing of the misery we suffer here.
You know
That
nothing,
may
Jon
be,
Snow.
but I do know that violence is answered with more violence. This path never ends well.
We're already suffering. What is it to us if we die of hunger or by a sword?
What has happened here? These lands were once thriving.
It's the lords. It's been too long since they cared about what happens in their own lands. Neighboring lords have taken the chance to grab some of our land, and nothing is done to stop it. And now that Lord Sarwick is dead, it will only get worse. We must do something.
But there are still Sarwicks in River Spring.
Don't make me laugh. The eldest fled years ago. As for the others, they're no better than he. Anyway, this concerns only the people of River Spring, stranger.
So be it. I pray that your choices will not lead you to reckless acts. May R'hllor light your path through the shadows.
Not that I want to talk, but that was a pretty terrible transition to the end of the conversation on the inciter's part. He was just kind of like, oh, blah, 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 this is why everything's bad, this is why I'm hot, you know? But, anyways, none of this concerns you, stranger. I'll talk to you later. Well, I guess we'll end this exciting episode. So, today, kids, we learned that Red Priests are awesome. We learned that apparently I shouldn't hang around here.
Well to new faces round
Are
here.
you gonna fight me? You kinda look angry. Alright, I'll leave you to your emoing. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys continue to watch, and I'll see you next time if you do.